Filmmaking to me is basically my life.
For me, it's always been a passion. It's something that I'd love to do.
An opportunity to kind of express myself creatively, be able to satisfy that part of my psyche.
I don't know, I just loved it. I never thought that it would be something I would pursue throughout high school.
I really don't know where I would be today if film wasn't an aspect of my life.
I'd have to say my favorite genre to produce is most likely science fiction. It's complicated, it can be very challenging, but it's so rewarding to be able to, as a kid that grew up in the 80s and the 70s, I grew up on Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica. Those are the films that impacted me as a kid. And to be able to dabble in science fiction, I've done it a bunch of times now. It's fun and rewarding.
My favorite movie, probably type of movie to make though, would be an action film. I mean, it's just something for guys with things blowing up and people fighting and car chases and all that kind of stuff would just be, I can't even imagine, I've never been on set for an action movie. I can't even imagine being there. All this stuff is fake, but you're still really jumping cars and you're still really blowing things up. So that'd probably be my favorite thing. If I had a choice to be able to do one type of movie, like real budget, it would be action.
I like dramas because I don't know, I feel like it's easy to act in them. Well, to produce it, I don't know, I feel like it's hard to make things funny. If you're going towards a comedy, it's hard to make things funny. You have to get certain people to do it, and I don't know, I feel like that's difficult. But I feel like drama, that's just, I don't know, if you script it right, I feel like it can turn out really well.
Really recently would probably have to be comic book films, really with Marvel and DC, because I love the way that their minds have been able to work and how they plan everything so accordingly, and I think that's a big part of filmmaking and creating a movie and a story is the process and the planning that goes along with it, and the kind of powerhouse that each one of them are, and the kind of way that they're able to lay details out in each of their films and sort of shroud them in secrecy, I think really benefits me of trying to work for them and really trying to create a movie like that.
I would probably say action and suspense because they're a lot of fun, there's a lot of explosions that happen and a lot of fun filming that seems like it would go into it with all the effects and all the locations that you would use and all the different camera styles you would use and all that. It seems like it would be a lot of fun to produce those.
Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, just kind of take a world and recreate it.
Share it with students that have an interest in it as well.
I wound up winning Ferronis and stuff.
Everything I want to do just revolves around film, really.
Letting your imagination just run free. Find a creative outlet in yourself.
It's win-win for me.
Just kind of take it wherever you want it to go.
It definitely is the most interesting to me.